Just stepped on him. He loves to be in here while I cook. He likes vegetables. This is Bubba. Hi, Bubba. You want a piece of zucchini? There you go. All right. There you go. All right. Even our dogs love vegetables around here. Okay. We're going to check on these little zucchini boats here. And, I think they're about right. And what you can do is take a fork. I can just tell by looking at them because they're going to cook longer. But, take a fork, and if it's al dente, if it kind of goes in nicely, you're all right. So, excuse me, pull that out. And we're just going to set this here until the stuffing is ready to go. Try to clean my stove a little as I can along the way so that I don't end up with a big, huge mess at the end. Alright. Because the zucchini and the tomato have so much fluid in them naturally, it's not likely that I'm going to need more oil or water at this point. Definitely not more oil because we are doing calorie-controlled cooking. Olive oil is good for you, but still filled with calories. I'm going to go ahead and just put all my seasonings over here to the side. And if I need to adjust seasonings, I've got them all right here. My olive oil is always right there. But I'm going to keep the water right here by the saute pan so that I can add in. I'm going to add the beef in once these get to a tender, soft stage. Now, again, the ground beef. I chose to use ground beef today simply because that's what I had on hand. But I would use turkey in here, I could use chicken in here, but because this dish is naturally low in saturated fat, you can use the 95%, 95.5, because it's lean, about 5.6 grams of saturated fat for 4 ounces. And this is not even 4 ounces per person. And again, when you're making it, you could add up to a pound, keeping in that 4 ounce per person for 4 people ratio. But this works for us. We like it just like this. The other thing that I'm going to add in here now that this is, if you watch, there's a lot of liquid still. See the liquid? So it's definitely not, we want that liquid reduced down. But what I'm going to add in here is tomato paste. Now, I keep my tomato paste in the freezer, not when it's in the can, of course, but as soon as I open the can, you rarely use an entire can of tomato paste. So I then will take it, put it in a Ziploc bag, and I keep it in my freezer right there, along with a few other, this are some adobo, some chilies that I keep in there as well. But you see, I kind of squish it into a little round package here, and I just keep it in the in a little plastic bag. So pull my cutting board back out over here, and obviously you can't measure it, but how I do that is about this much of the disc is about a tablespoon. So that's about a tablespoon, and in this I'm going to start out with 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Just going to let that cook into the, you certainly could open a fresh can, but like with me, you just rarely are using more than 3 tablespoons of tomato paste unless you're just making a vat of spaghetti sauce. So just going to let that cook and let that tomato paste. And then as soon as I get that tomato paste combined in, I'm going to give it a taste. So go ahead and cut for a little while.